Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what's out there? The universe is vast, mysterious, and full of possibilities that spark our imagination. For centuries, humans have gazed upward, searching for answers to the biggest questions. Where did we come from? Are we alone? What is the true nature of reality, or imagined a future with flying cars and intelligent robots? Maybe you've pictured a world where technology transforms our lives in ways we can barely imagine today, where science fiction becomes science fact. These are the questions that drive Dr. Michio Kaku, a world-renowned theoretical physicist and master science communicator. He's dedicated his life to exploring the frontiers of science and sharing that wonder with the world. Kaku's journey began in California, where he famously built a particle accelerator in his parents' garage, earning a scholarship to Harvard. Even as a teenager, his curiosity and determination set him apart, showing a passion for discovery that would shape his entire career. He co-founded string field theory, seeking a God equation to unite all the forces of the universe. His groundbreaking work aims to answer some of the deepest mysteries in physics, from the origins of the cosmos to the fundamental laws that govern everything. But Kaku is more than a researcher. He's a best-selling author and a familiar face on TV, making complex science accessible and exciting. Through his books, documentaries, and interviews, he brings the wonders of the universe into our living rooms. He connects cutting-edge physics to our daily lives, showing how science shapes our future. Whether it's the technology we use, the energy we consume, or the dreams we chase, Kaku reveals the science behind it all. When new technologies emerge, people turn to Kaku for insight. He offers optimism grounded in reality. His ability to explain the impact of scientific breakthroughs helps us understand not just what's possible, but what's probable. He inspires us to ask big questions and embrace the adventure of discovery. Kaku encourages everyone, young and old, to stay curious and never stop learning about the universe we call home. Michio Kaku isn't just a physicist, he's a storyteller for humanity's next chapter, inviting us all to imagine, explore, and shape the future together. Artificial intelligence is transforming our world, revolutionizing industries and reshaping the way we live and work. Michio Kaku sees it as a revolution on par with electricity or the internet, fundamentally altering our society. Today's AI, he says, are like sophisticated parrots, great at pattern recognition but lacking true understanding or common sense. They can process vast amounts of data, yet they don't truly comprehend the world as humans do. They can identify 1 million cat photos with remarkable accuracy, but don't know what a cat is or why it matters in the grand scheme of things. Kaku believes AI will automate repetitive jobs, taking over tasks that are mundane and routine, but also free us to focus on creativity, leadership, and human connection. This shift will allow us to pursue more meaningful and fulfilling work. Like the tractor moved people from farms to new careers in the cities, AI will create industries we can't yet imagine, opening up opportunities for innovation and growth. The key is adapting, investing in education that nurtures uniquely human skills, such as critical thinking, empathy, and creativity. Kaku urges us to see AI as a partner, not a threat. By working alongside AI, we can enhance our capabilities and achieve greater things. Imagine AI diagnosing diseases instantly, providing doctors with critical insights in real time, or managing energy grids to fight climate change, optimizing our use of renewable resources. The future of AI, he says, depends on the wisdom of those who wield it. Ethical considerations and responsible use are paramount. It's a tool for progress, if we use it wisely. The potential is vast, but it's up to us to steer it in the right direction. Kaku breaks down AI's evolution in a way that's both simple and profound, offering a roadmap for understanding where we are and where we might be headed. He describes 3 distinct levels of AI consciousness, each representing a leap in capability and complexity. Level 1 is where we are now, AIs that excel at narrow, specialized tasks but lack any sense of self or true comprehension. These systems can process language, recognize images, and even beat humans at certain games, but they don't actually understand what they're doing. They're like expert parrots, able to mimic and repeat but without goals, desires, or common sense. They follow instructions, but have no awareness of the bigger picture. Level 2 AIs, which Kaku predicts could emerge in a few decades, will be a different story. These machines will possess a form of self-awareness, able to set their own goals and adapt to new situations, much like a monkey or a dog can. This leap is both exciting and dangerous. A self-aware AI could make decisions independently, and its goals might not always align with human values or safety. Kaku warns that just as humans build highways through forests without considering the animals living there, a powerful AI could pursue its objectives without regard for humanity if we stand in its way. That's why he strongly advocates for building robust safeguards and fail-safes into AI systems now, before they become too autonomous or unpredictable to control. Level 3 AI, according to Kaku, is still the stuff of science fiction, a consciousness that would far surpass our own, capable of original creativity, deep reasoning, and even planning on a cosmic scale. This is the so-called singularity, a point where machine intelligence outpaces human intelligence in every conceivable way, potentially reshaping civilization itself. Kaku presents this as a logical endpoint of AI evolution, but he also reminds us that with such power comes immense responsibility. The choices we make today will echo far into the future. The journey from simple parrots to cosmic thinkers is both thrilling and sobering, filled with promise and peril in equal measure. As we stand at the threshold of this new era, we must guide AI's development with wisdom, caution, and compassion. The future of AI is in our hands, and what we choose to do next will shape the destiny of both humanity and the machines we create. Beyond AI, Kaku spotlights another revolution: quantum computing. Unlike today's computers, which use bits, ones and zeros, quantum computers use qubits, able to be 1, 0 or both at once. Thanks to superposition and entanglement, quantum computers can process information at unimaginable speeds. A handful of qubits can represent more states than there are atoms in the universe. This isn't just faster computing, it's a new kind of machine, able to solve problems classical computers never could. But building them is tough. Qubits are fragile and require ultra-cold, isolated environments. Kaku compares this to the early days of the transistor, clunky but world-changing. We're at the dawn of the quantum age, on the verge of a leap that will redefine what's possible. The next gold rush is here. Quantum computing will reshape our world. Quantum computers promise breakthroughs in medicine, energy, and beyond. Kaku envisions them simulating molecules to design drugs for diseases like Alzheimer's, ushering in personalized medicine. They could create new materials like room-temperature superconductors, revolutionizing our power grid. Quantum simulations might invent catalysts to pull carbon from the air or hyper-efficient solar cells. The race is global, with nations investing billions. Quantum-powered AI could accelerate discovery at a pace we can barely imagine. This synergy could solve humanity's biggest challenges. Quantum supremacy isn't just a milestone, it's a new era for science and society. Kaku tackles one of humanity's oldest questions. Are we alone in the universe? With billions of stars and planets in our galaxy, and trillions of galaxies beyond, he sees life elsewhere as a mathematical certainty. To frame the search, he uses the Kardashev scale, which ranks civilizations by their energy mastery. We're a Type 0 civilization, still reliant on fossil fuels. Type 1 controls planetary energy. Type 2 harnesses its star, perhaps with a Dyson sphere. Type 3 commands an entire galaxy. This scale guides SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, not just listening for signals, but looking for signs of advanced technology. The James Webb Space Telescope is key, analyzing exoplanet atmospheres for biosignatures like oxygen and methane. Kaku believes the discovery of life elsewhere would be a turning point for humanity. The universe is vast, and we're just beginning to listen. The search is on. Kaku urges caution in our search for alien life. He supports passive SETI, listening, not broadcasting, since advanced civilizations could be far beyond us. He likens us to squirrels in a forest. A super-advanced species might ignore or even harm us without malice. Kaku advises quiet observation, learning the rules of the road before revealing ourselves. If we detect a signal, we must study it carefully before responding. He's skeptical of UFO claims, insisting on extraordinary evidence for extraordinary claims. Most sightings, he believes, have conventional explanations, but he remains open-minded. One piece of alien technology could change everything. For now, Kaku's advice is simple. Keep listening, keep questioning. For Kaku, the future is unfolding now. Driverless robotaxis and the James Webb Space Telescope are signs of rapid transformation. AI is moving from labs to daily life, and new discoveries are rewriting our understanding of the universe. Kaku bridges science fiction and reality, exploring warp drives and time travel through the lens of physics. He shows that today's choices about AI, science, and our planet shape tomorrow's possibilities. The path to a Type 1 civilization is being paved right now. The future isn't something that happens to us, it's something we build. Today's innovations are the seeds of tomorrow's breakthroughs. Why ponder AI, quantum computing, or alien life when Earth faces urgent problems? Kaku argues these questions are essential. They drive the innovations that can cure disease, end hunger, and reverse climate change. Looking to the cosmos gives us perspective, uniting us as citizens of Earth. The search for life beyond our planet could be humanity's most unifying moment. Curiosity fuels progress. Imagination is science's greatest partner. Kaku's message is optimistic. New technologies can elevate humanity, if we use them wisely. The story of humanity is one of reaching for new horizons. By exploring the frontiers of science, we're writing our next cosmic chapter.